Oh shit! Oh no! Hey there, chums and chummaritas. It's Coupon Man TDK here, back with some more fucking Banjo-Kazooie. Trying to just grab a couple eggs and get the fuck out of here, but this asshole thinks he's so goddamn cool, and he's trying to crush us. But I need this shit. I need it. Alright, so, as you remembered, I died in the last episode, but I saved right before this happened, so... I'm not sure if I grabbed everything here. So let's find out. Let's find out if I grabbed everything. Oh. Because I remember, I died from just falling off the top one, right? So, I probably didn't grab everything. Nope, that guy's still there. So... Hey guys, really sorry about that. Kazooie was trying to Skype call me, and then I had to remind him that he was, in my backpack, so that's what happened. Sorry about that. Alright, so, last time you probably saw, we did this, but I died, so we're doing it again. And why won't, oh my god. Camera, it's not my friend. Am I making it? Why is the camera so bad when it comes to this? Oh, this is terrible. This is really bad. Alright, alright, let's see if we can aim. No. Ugh. There we go. Alright, we're doing better at this than before. Alright, so... Oh, shit, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. And I'm gonna fall and die. Okay. Boom, boom. I want this, and I don't want to waste you guys' time. Oh, my goodness. This is so annoying. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry. What's he doing? No. Oh, he's got me. He's got me. Oh, he doesn't. Cool. Alright. So. Let's try this again. Oh, wait. There's some notes right there. Hup. So, yeah. This part is annoying because of the camera angles. And that happens a couple times in this game. This game's great, but camera angles, not so much. Every great game has faults, so I'm not gonna throw a poop fit or anything like that. I'm not gonna get all period up in here. Oh, damn it. Oh my, okay, come on. You can aim. There we go. Alright. See, this is the camera angle that's good. I don't know why I couldn't do that camera angle before. It was, like, not allowing me to do that camera angle. Alright, so... Oh, shoot. I'm stupid. I missed the, Oh, my goodness. Alright, so we can't miss the next shot. If we miss it, we have to go all the way back down. I don't know how we're going to go about doing that. Alright, moment of truth. Nope! Well. Hey there, chums and chummaritas. My mic wasn't plugged in for this footage, so I'm doing some after footage commentary. As you can tell, and fuck, I fucking died because I'm stupid, and reloaded because I'm bad. So, my mic wasn't working. I don't know why. I thought it was, which is why I'm playing right now. And so, this is just me doing some after game commentary, which I've never done before, so we'll see how this goes. So, alright, so right here, I guess I was trying to get this fucking Jinjo, and I'm just like, nope, screw it, don't have the eggs. Let's go out here. And then we did, and things were great. And then I was like, oh, hey, what's up, Sphinx? I'm gonna go ahead and climb on your hands. And then I did, and things were still great. And then I take forever to get notes. Alright, come on. Go on, you. Dodge it! Pro dodge it, watch. He's gonna... Oh, no, he's not. We're gonna get some... Oh, we're gonna test out the shoes. Here for no... Oh, we're gonna eat the eggs first. I fucking hate bees. I hate bees so much. Bees are the worst. But they're also in the trap, because bees in the trap... Ow! Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Alright, go down and get the eggs, bitch. Watch, he'll do it. He'll do it. Go fucking get him. Yeah, that's right. You listen to me. Yeah. This guy's basically my bitch. He listens to whatever I say. Alright, so we're just grabbing all these. What can we talk about while this is happening? How about... Let's talk about Rare in general, because they're a very cool company. Rare is the company that made both Banjos. I guess all 3 Banjo and Kazooies, except I don't count Nuts and Bolts because that game was dumb. They also made Conquer, which I'm doing a Let's Play of on the Ownage channel if you want to check that out. This is me just... Sorry about that. This is me just fucking running for no reason. Using those speed boots and being like, gotta go fast! So... Basically, Rare is the company that made Conquer, Banjo. They made Donkey Kong 64. They made a lot of the games that us 90 kids, nice miss, played as kids, because those games. I've actually, since this is on a Nintendo emulator, I've been playing some Donkey Kong Country. Don't die. Alright, we're good. I've been playing it in my free time. I don't want to do a video of it, just because, you know, why would I'd basically be doing 3 Rare games Let's Plays at once, and that's, I don't know, that seems like too much. 2 seems like a lot to me, but, you know, I'll work with it. So I've been doing that in my free time, and it's just as fun. Like, if you guys are liking this Let's Play and the whole Donkey Kong thing, and if you like Donkey Kong, I would suggest getting this emulator. It's Project 64, I think is what it's called. Just Google it. Takes like nothing to install. Fucking nailed it. Takes like nothing to install, and then you just look up, you know, N64 ROMs and just get whatever you want. And it's just like, I haven't played this game in what, 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. I haven't played this game in 10 years, and it's still just as fun. I mean, you know, it glitches a little bit because it's on an emulator, but it's still... Oh, watch, I do it a poo voice here because I think I'm funny. But it's racially incorrect and it's wrong. Nah, it's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, I've been playing some Donkey Kong Country lately. Donkey Kong Country, no. Donkey Kong 64. And I don't know, I feel like the reason I like playing these games so much is because you don't see games like these nowadays. You know, obviously graphics-wise, you would never see a game like this. But what I mean is, games nowadays barely ever have hub worlds, you know? Like, the entire thing outside of these levels is a hub world. And even if that... I'm just going to poop for about 5 minutes here. The whole idea of hub worlds is... Some people don't like it because it, you know, it's not quite as immersive. But, you know, I think it's really cool to just have fucking something that you start out with and nothing's unlocked, but throughout the game you go through different adventures and challenges, and this hub world becomes more open and unlocked, and you can see more of it each time. And that's something that Rare games have always done really well. You know, except for Conquer, that wasn't really a hub world kind of game. But I don't know, you don't see many open world games today that have this sort of template. I don't really know how to explain it. Climb up that snake, yo. Cobra climb. I don't know. When I think about today's games, it's either a shooter, you know, an RPG, or, like, new games that come out are either shooters or RPGs. You know, there's not much adventure, there's not much puzzling, and when there is, it's not very well executed. You know, like, this game had its faults. For one, the camera at times is just shit poor. It's just, bleh. And it's, you know, a couple mechanics are weird with it, and obviously in the next game it's got some better upgrades. But, you know, all in all, this game is an adventure puzzling game, and that's exactly what it sticks to in every level. You know, it has puzzles. Not a lot of them are hard because it's a kid's game, but it has puzzles, it has different levels, it has characters, you know, it has everything a puzzle and adventure game should. And games today, they kind of just try to fit as many different genres into their ass as they can, and that's just, you can't fit that many things up there, you know? I mean, I wouldn't know. Obviously, I don't know where I'm going with this analogy. um, what I mean is, these games, you know, they try to bring in RPG elements, try to bring in shooter elements, try to bring in adventure elements, try to be funny while being serious, you know. It's like, there's a game company. There's a rare few games that can pull that off, you know, because it's a lot of things you're putting together. And there's not many games like Banjo-Kazooie, like Conquer, and like these rare games, you suck, that pick a genre and just stick to it in the purest sense, you know? I mean, I can't really, like, I can't think of any off the top of my head from, you know, today's, and I get fucking hurt again, would it suck. I can't think of any games from today's, you know, in the last year that really, you know, fit the bill on that one. I mean, for example, I'll take a really new game, Borderlands 2. I've played the shit I'm doing a Let's Play of Borderlands 2. I played the shit out of that game, you know? But in essence, it's a shooter, an RPG, collecting. It's who can shoot the most numbers. You know, it's adding a bunch of elements, you know? And, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, some people don't like it because, you know, it's like the Reddit memes, and like they just kind of, you know, opened Borderlands' mouth hole, and they just kind of, you know, shoved cake memes. I'm trying to make like these fucking shoving and terrible analogies. What I'm saying is that it had a lot of memes. It had I fucked up. I'm really bad. It had a shitload of memes, but to be fair to the game, a lot of them you really had to look closely to even figure out or see. Like, the new Necromancer that came out, she's got a perk that says 20% cooler. And, apparently, I don't know, for bronies, that's, a meme that bronies use, because apparently, like, if you look deep and watch all the episodes of My Little Pony, they have, like, this own little meme that says 20% cooler. And, you know, it's just, people just fucking throwing fits over that, just, like, fucking screaming at their computers and yelling, and I don't even know. It's just ridiculous, you know, that people freak out over these things. Because I agree in a sense, you know, when you try to add too many memes into a game, it becomes pandering. You know, you're pandering to your audience. You're pandering. You're pulling on the coattails of those other games for your audience. And you know, like games that have secrets that reference other games, like. One of my favorites is, you guys let me know if you guys have played this, because Alice Madness Returns, it went on sale on Steam a while ago, so some of you probably have it, but it's Alice Madness Returns. It's a parody of, you know, Alice in Wonderland, and there's a section in that game where in the ice cave, there is a chair in this, like, little secluded area. There's a chair with a skeleton of Rasputin from Psychonauts. And it's really funny because all the entire events that happen in the Alice game are in her head. And the entire events that happen in Psychonauts are people going into each other's brains. So it's him not being able to survive her brain, and it's a cool reference that doesn't pull away from the game, you know? Like, Duke Nukem Forever is the best example of how not to do memes. That game had terrible mechanics, clunky controls, fucking novel reading load times. I could just go, you know, yell at my neighbor and tell him they're a poop nose in the time it takes to load that screen. Like, 4 weapons you could use. It had useless mini games, you know, it had everything. It tried to throw in all these different mechanics, did them all poorly, and then to make up for it, just threw in memes every 10 seconds. And this is a game people were waiting, what, 13 years for? People were waiting 13 years for this game, and, you know, this is what they bring them. It was just a huge disappointment in the gaming community. I rented it for a day and played through it. Personally, I had fun just fucking laughing at how terrible the game was. And we spent an entire day playing it because, you know, it was fun. It was funny to do it. And, shit, I lost my train of thought. These games, like Borderlands 2, and Duke Nukem Forever. You know, they throw these memes in, and there's an extent to where it becomes too much. And to be honest, people don't want to admit it, but Borderlands and the whole Borderlands franchise is just collecting. You're shooting the same enemies. Some of them have more health, and some of them do, you know, something a little different like Goliath, which is cool. I always have fun with the Goliath. But in essence, all you're doing is, you know, shooting the same enemies, so maybe you can get a gun that does like 10 more damage, or has like a different element. You're just collecting all these guns. And you know, people like doing that. I like doing that. But you can't say that that's not what the game is, because that's what the entire game is centered around. And then you have RPG elements like leveling up your class. And there's 4 different classes, now 5 in Borderlands 2. And you level up these classes, and I fucking failed this again. Ready? Oh no, fuck you. And you just it's just who can have the bigger numbers, and that's what all MMORPGs come down to. You know, Guild Wars 2, World of Warcraft. It's even League of Legends. You know, you're doing all this grinding and all this shit so you can show people around you, and you can feel good that you have the bigger numbers. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like, don't get me wrong, these games are good, but it doesn't seem to me like that should be all the games that are coming out in this day and age. I feel like we should have some games like Banjo-Kazooie that, you know, there's collectibles, but there's a story and there's mechanics. You know, it's not collect this shit and maybe you'll be better. It's do what you need to do in every level, and you'll get an upgrade every level, and you'll be able to do more and explore more of the world. And it's just, there's something new every level, and there's new mechanics every level. The collectibles are the same, but you know, the collectibles aren't that big of a deal. Like the music notes. You know, I mean, I think if you get like maybe 50 or 60 in every level, you'll be fine. Like, it's not a huge requirement. You don't need to get the Jinjos. You don't need to, you know, always have full eggs. I mean, this game has collectibles, but it's not the focus of the game to collect shit. Actually, that's wrong. The focus of the game is to collect Jiggies. But the focus of the game is to save your sister 2D and to beat Grunty. But I don't know, I lost my point there by trying to say that. What I'm saying, and I've been talking about this for now the entire video, because now that I'm doing post-commentary, I'm allowed to rant without having to focus on the game, even though I'm still watching. I'm watching this on full screen right now. I just personally feel that during these, you know, these new video games, while they're trying to tell their story, man, I don't even know how to phrase it. You know, Borderlands 2 has a story. They all have stories, but they focus more on their gimmicks. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie focused on fun. You have fun playing this game no matter what. But some other games focus on, you know, gimmicks, like focus on guns, or focus on, you know, I don't know how to phrase it. It's just, the games aren't bad. I just like to see some games like Banjo-Kazooie that their main focus is fun and cartoony and just, you know, having a good time playing the game, rather than trying to make yourself some super overpowered shit lasering ninja from the future, you know? Like these games that your whole goal is to make your character as overpowered as possible, instead of just exploring, adventuring, platforming. I want to see a good platformer, you know? I mean, there's like the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, and the Wii U, or the Wii Me, or the Wii Them. But I don't really consider those platformers, because, to be honest, Nintendo's just been, you know, rehashing the same shit for years, and people let them get away with it by buying it. And I love Nintendo, you know. I play the Brawl, I play all the Marios, but if you're honest, you know that Nintendo just, you know, took the character Mario and they just chuck them at like a board of different. I feel like they just take a big wall, post different, like print out different words of activities like hunting, snowboarding, skiing, tennis, baseball, like all these different activities, and they just have a Mario head and like a ball, and they just throw it at the board, and whatever they hit, that's the next game. You know, they're just using the same characters in the same settings, just doing different things, and people buy it for like $60. You know, and I buy it. You know, they're just. Nintendo needs to make some new characters. And not characters in the Mario universe or new characters in the Zelda universe. They need to make a new franchise to prove that they can still do that. Because back when Nintendo was the biggest company, they were constantly making new franchises like Banjo-Kazooie, who a sub-company was Rare. They had these sub-companies and they had these people that were revolutionizing, you know, the gaming industry by making these new characters, new mechanics, new settings, new stories. And nowadays it's, you know, shoot 'em up in a war, shoot 'em up, your homeland is invaded, shoot 'em up with your friends, shoot 'em up in a different world, shoot 'em up, you know, like it's just shooters, and it's human people doing shooters, you know? It's not like. And I'm not saying, like, go all anime with it, you know, like, some dude whose head is, like, perfect 90-degree fucking triangles, and that's his hair, and he also has, like, 6 earrings in one ear, and, like, a leprechaun hanging out of the other, and, like, he wears high heels, and, like, has bracers that don't connect to anything, you know, like, the over fucking hashed anime character. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just inventing something new. Instead of focusing on what will bring about biggest audience, you know, like we want the Call of Duty audience, which is what every game like is going for these days. Is that they want the Call of Duty audience because Call of Duty is one of the best-selling games of all time because it's just mindless fun. But what I want personally, and I don't know what you guys want, but this is just me ranting, is I want them to sit down and focus on something new that hasn't been done before. And that's a very difficult thing because of how many ideas are out now and how many ideas just people have on a daily basis. I just want them to focus on fun and creativity as the core aspect. Not shooting, not killing, not violence, not multiplayer. Just focus on what would make the player have fun. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, when you play this game, you have fun, except when that bullshit happens. When you play this game, you have fun. You're collecting shit, you know, you're platforming, you're killing shit, there's violence, it's very mild violence, there's collectibles and all this shit, but their main focus was fun, but they needed something to progress the story, and they picked puzzle pieces, you know? Like, you can tell when playing this game that their core aspect was fun. And not a lot of games these days have that. And I guess that's what I've been trying to say this entire time. Fucking ranting for 20 minutes. But I think this is nearing the end of the video. So if you like sitting here and watching me rant for 20 minutes, let me know, actually, because I'd like to do this more often.